Hey, it's Ricardo and welcome back to another Elite Dangerous video. I'm still playing Elite Dangerous Beyond and I'm going around finding all the things that I haven't been doing. So, piracy. Piracy is something that I haven't been doing, and do you want to learn how to do that? Because it is quite gratifying. So for this I'm using my Python. I'm carrying the Ceos and so this system because there's 3 mega ships in the area. One in Robigo, one in Ceos, one in so this. And you're going to need to kit it out with some collector limpet gear. You're going to need collector limpets because they're going to go out and they're going to collect all the swag that you get. You're going to need recon limpets, which are going to go out and hack and interrogate the transmitters on the ship. And you're also going to need hatchbreaker limpets, because hatchbreaker limpets, they're going to go out there and they are, as they say, they're going to break the hatches on the cargo bays, which will then make them spew forth all their cargo, right? And like I said, that's quite gratifying. So, all that being said, I'm actually in Ceos. Went to the stations there. They had exactly what I needed because they were high-tech stations, and I was happy with that. I fitted out the Python, I made sure I got everything assigned to a fire group, and I made sure I had limpets. But do me a favour before we go any further and click the subscribe and the like button, and also the notification icon, and you may or may not get notifications, depending on how YouTube feels at the moment. So like I said, the Freedom class survey vessel, right, is in the vicinity. So I'm in Ceos, there it is. Now this is quite good because it's got 4 cargo pods, it's got a ship's uplink, and it's got hackable data points on there, which can then give you data. And for that you're going to need a wide range of limpets, which you would have picked up. Hopefully as well you've got some cargo space, because if you haven't got any limpets. You haven't got any limpets, this could be a bit of a wasted expedition for you. So you're going to get in close. You're going to go up to this ship and you're going to give it a bit of a scan, right? You're going to skin it with your data link scanner, so you want to be pretty close. Just not too close like I got. You're going to scan away and it's going to pulse blue. You see it pulsing blue there on the screen now. That's then going to say, yes, we've got all these sub-targets for you, which is great. So you're going to go in and you're going to go to your contacts, and you can see you've got cargo bays, you've got hackable data transmitters, and you can see the automated defense turrets as well. So stay clear of those. Okay, so off to find now a cargo bay, because we're going to release some cargo and we're going to pick some cargo up. So off we go. There's cargo bay 0. Might as well start right at the beginning, just for completeness. Now there's a defense turret right next to that cargo bay. Pretty good design, I think, to be perfectly fair. So we're going to scan it. We've scanned it and it says, yes, you've got sub-targets. Into sub-targets on the left-hand menu, limpet docking point. Now what should happen here, you fire off a hatch breaking limpet, it'll go off, it'll break that hatch. Now, it didn't do this for me on this particular one, and I think there may be some sort of issue going on there. I tried several times. I made sure I had limpets, which I had. I made sure I had the right modules, which I did. I had collector limpets, I had recon limpets and hatchbreaker limpets. All there. Why wasn't it working? I went to fire groups, checked out the fire groups. No, everything fine. Try it again. Wouldn't have it. You got an error message. Incorrect limpet type, or limpet failed. And I thought, well, this is no good. What's going on here then? And you scan it again and you get all, you know, checking, have I done the right thing? You know, am I doing it right? Anyway, how I got round this, and this is my top tip, is I went back into the fire control and I assigned and swapped around the different collector limpets. After I did that, it worked. Now I'm not saying that's going to work every time, but it certainly worked for me. And as a result of that, I was able to crack open a particular cargo bay. which was quite, I say, quite gratifying, and it was really good. And then once I did that, you moved into a certain safe distance with the limpet engaged. It'll hack it. That'll be great. And then it'll release all the cargo. And that's where you then get your collector limpets out and start collecting all that cargo. Be very careful as well. Try and stay out of the way of the weapons on the megaship. Now, obviously the reasons for this are self-explanatory, because you're going to get shot. But it is quite easy to get out of their firing solution. Now I've released the cargo here. I got silver, palladium, all sorts, thallium, all those rare metals. So it is going to be quite a good haul. But as you'll notice, I'm now wanted. I am now a wanted man, and am thus being attacked. But it's something that I hadn't done before, and it's worthwhile taking a little bit of heat from the fuzz. Now on occasion, they are going to send the feds after you, the ATR, or ART, or ARF, or ATF, or whatever it is. That defence force that turns up, the really quick responders to help out. I was able to evade them just by hiding on the other side of the cargo ship. And of course with the collector limpets as well, you're able to go to a fairly good safe distance and get out of that firing solution of the megaship and still collect all that cargo. But look at this. Look how gratifying that is. The limpet's gone off, it's hacking it, the door is opening. Look at this. And then it just spews it all out. Absolutely fantastic. So that was a bit of piracy, and piracy with cargo. Now let's talk about data. If you scan those hackable data transmitters, you can generally get rare data. You can get all sorts of rare data. Though I had a very sort of similar problem, whereas the hackable modules would not engage with the data transmitters. I had to mess around with it, again with changing them in the fire grouping. And eventually, I was able to get some data hacked from these. But again, you know, you do engage that wanted status, and you are going to get fired upon, you know, and as a result of this, you know, you are going to have wanted status. So as you can see, I've had quite a few failed attempts at hacking data from that one particular transmitter. And I thought, again, you know, I must be doing something wrong. I don't know whether it's bugged or not. It may well be. Or I might be doing something drastically wrong. But after a few attempts and then moving it around in the fire control, I got it to work. And here we go. I've selected a different data transmitter. And I'm going to try and hack it. It's scanned. I've got the sub-targets. Onto the recon. And fire. And there you go. Off it goes. It goes straight down. It docks. And you get that confirmation of hacking, and the hacking bar on the bottom left hand side starts to move across the screen. But again, you know, you are going to get fired upon, so be very careful on how you do this. Make sure you've got enough money for a rebuy. You are going to gain a bounty. The fuzz are going to be after you, but you are going to get some data. So there you go. There's a little guide on piracy of megaships. Now there are different megaships out here. I particularly took this cargo vessel simply because it was there. I'll try it out with other vessels as well, and I may or may not do a video on that, who knows. I've been Ricardo. Thank you very much for watching. Check back for more videos in the series, and also check out Reboot and Restart every Saturday at 6 o'clock. And chapter 2 is coming, so all high hopes for this. Fly safe, see you soon.